the most amazing mega projects and the most expensive mega projects in the world. Let's see 5 of the most amazing ones together. Number 5. Chuo Shinkansen. The fastest way to get around Japan is to use the Shinkansen high-speed train lines, which cover practically all of the country as part of the Japan Railways network. There are currently 9 different Shinkansen lines which can take you to different parts of Japan and can be accessed with the Japan Rail Pass. The most popular line is the Tokaido Shinkansen, which connects the Japanese capital with Osaka in the south. In addition to being the oldest high-speed train line in the world, the Tokaido Shinkansen is also one of the most heavily used. Accordingly, the Japanese government has begun construction on the new maglev train line to ease congestion that will eventually connect Tokyo and Osaka, the Chuo Shinkansen. Using revolutionary superconducting maglev technology, the new line will first connect Tokyo to Nagoya, the capital of Japan's Aichi Prefecture, in under 40 minutes. Upon completion, the Chuo Shinkansen is expected to connect Tokyo to Osaka in around 67 minutes, at a maximum speed of 314 miles per hour. Once operational, it will be possible to use the Japan Rail Pass to travel on the Chuo Shinkansen maglev, as well as the 9 existing. The Chuo Shinkansen project was initiated by Japan Airlines and the now-defunct Japanese National Railways before the facilities and research were taken over by the Central Japan Railway Company. The Japanese government gave permission to proceed with construction of the line in May 2011, with a budget of over 9 trillion yen, and construction began in 2014. Almost 90% of the 286-kilometer line to Nagoya will be built through tunnels or underground. The line is being built by first expanding upon an existing maglev line, the Yamanashi Test Track, which was initially established for maglev research and development in the 1970s. Number 4. Barangaroo. The Crown Sydney at Barangaroo, designed by Wilkinson Air following an international design competition in 2013, is located on the beach at a newly renovated site off the coast of Sydney Harbour. The 275-metre tower and platform, which marks the northwest corner of the main central business district of the city, includes a luxury leisure hotel with 349 rooms and hotel suites, waterfront restaurants, cafes, bars and high-end shops, and 76 shops. Luxury apartments are upstairs. The shape of the tower, which is considered a residential sculpture, is inspired by nature, with 3 petals twisting as it rises from the ground and platform. One separates in the middle level to form the main residence of the hotel, while the other 2 continue upwards to form a residential residence in the tower. The building plays an important role in transforming Barangaroo into the first neutral carbon zone as well as a world-class destination. In support of the Barangaroo Zero Waste strategy and a more positive outcome to the Positive Climate Development Plan, the plan goes beyond current standards for energy performance and relates to local heating systems and local development waste. The geometry of the tower is complex and is obtained using 3-dimensional line modeling. This rotation creates 60 degrees in the outer shell with spiral columns and the environment while maintaining the vertical structure. The interior design challenges are compounded by the arrangement of duplex villas and apartments in the tower, while most hotel rooms are arranged vertically on their wings. Number 3. The Bay Bridge Span. Replacing the east mouth of the San Francisco-Oakland Bay Bridge was a construction project to replace the unhealthy seismic section of the Bay Bridge with a new self-anchoring suspension bridge and a pair of walkways. The bridge is located in the U.S. state of California and crosses San Francisco Bay between the islands of Yerba Buena and Oakland. The crater was replaced between 2002 and 2013. And is the most expensive public works project in California history, with a final cost of $6.5 billion, which is 500% more than the initial estimated cost of $250 million. Originally scheduled to open in 2007, Several problems delayed opening until September 2, 2013. At 258.33 feet wide, which includes 10 all-purpose tracks, it is the widest bridge in the world according to Guinness World Records. The Bay Bridge has two main sections. The western suspension spans and their adjacent structures between San Francisco and Yerba Buena Island, and the structures between the EB and the East Terminal in Auckland. The early eastern part consisted of a balanced double opening, 5 truss openings and a truss passage. This section became a matter of concern after a section collapsed during the October 17, 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. With appropriate. For more than 30 years it was clear that a major earthquake in either of the two adjacent faults could destroy the main console crater. 1989 Loma Prieta earthquake. The magnitude of the earthquake was 6.9, and while the epicenter was far from the bridge, a 50-foot section of the upper deck of the bridge's eastern truss corridor collapsed onto the lower deck, indirectly resulting in a death at the collapse point. The bridge was closed for a month as construction crews removed and rebuilt the fallen section. Number 2. Evergreen Point Floating Bridge. This article is about today's bridge, which opened in 2016. For the main bridge in this place, Route 520 Washington State from Lake Washington from Seattle to its eastern suburbs. The 7,710-foot buoyancy is the longest floating bridge in the world, and also the world's widest bridge measuring 116 feet at its midpoint. The bridge opened in April 2016, replacing another floating bridge of the same name on the site, which was 130 feet shorter. The original Evergreen Point Floating Bridge, named after Governor Albert D. Rissalini, was also renamed, opened August 28, 1963. And had a 4-lane 520 state route. 5. The 7,578-foot floating crater contained 33 pantons and cost $24.7 million to build. With a simple jersey barrier. In the center was an opening that opened to large ships crossing the lake. The main bridge is also closed to traffic for more than 15 minutes during sustained winds of 50 miles per hour or more. Number 1. International Space Station. The International Space Station with US's Columbus Laboratory flies 400 kilometers high at speeds that defy gravity, literally. At 28,800 kilometers h, it only takes 92 minutes for the weightless laboratory to make a complete circuit of Earth. Astronauts working and living on the station experience 16 sunrises and sunsets each day. The tracker above, developed by ESA, shows where the space station is right now and its path 90 minutes ago and 90 minutes ahead. Due to the station's orbit, it appears to travel from west to east over our planet, and due to Earth's own rotation the space station moves 2,200 kilometers to the west on each orbit. You can see the International Space Station with your own eyes from here by looking up at the right time.